This podcast is brought to you by Audible.com. For you guys, the listeners of the Multiverse in a Bag of Potato Chips, Audible is providing you a free 30-day trial and one free audiobook if you use the promo code Audible.com. Nope, that's not it. Audibletrial.com/chips. If you go to Audible.com/chips, you can pick one of many, many thousands of audiobooks that Audible provides to you, and they will put it directly into your ear holes after you're done listening to this podcast. Please, I don't even care if you don't listen to the podcast and just get an audiobook, in all honesty. So this week, Multiverse in a Bag of Potato Chips is recommending to you We'll Save the Galaxy for Food by Benjamin Yancey Croshaw. It's a hysterically funny book, and I highly recommend everyone give it a listen to, or you could pick any other book. So again, if you go to audibletrial.com/chips, free audiobook, one free month membership, that's audiblepodcast.com/chips. I wasn't going to recommend jam, but I could, hypothetically. Previously on a Multiverse and a Bag of Potato Chips.
Man, I'm just sitting here doing all my prostituting stuff in this bar.
I'm just gonna drink away my sorrows and case any likely people for a future heist.
I'm just going for hire looking for a drink. Oh man, this drink, these 10 drinks sure are hitting me.
Oh man, I'm really falling asleep from that half a sip I took.
Ah, jeez, this one glass is hitting me hard.
Man, it's morning now.
Oh wow, you have to play. The robot is freaking out. Let me go tell the boss.
Jesus, the robot is really freaking out.
Hey ma'am, can you open this door?
Yeah, no problem. Let me get that for you.
Click the door open.
Holy cannoli, my boss is dead.
This curtain's ripped. It looks like someone came in through the open window.
Man, I just looked around and I pulled out my brain nuclear warhead and I know everything in this room, including emotions.
That's incredible.
Let's
call the owner of the bar. Hello, Chevy Chaser.
Hello, this is Chevy Chaser.
Hey, the boss is dead. You want to come down here and fix that?
Irby Nerby, and I'm getting in my car right now. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Oh. Hello, I am Chevy Chaser. You go murder some guys.
Cool.
Okay, that's what I'm good at.
I put strawberry flavored lube on his finger.
And these are the credits, and they are now rolling. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Multiverse in a Bag of Potato Chips. I am your host and godly and eternally humble game master, Anthony Silvio. Joining me are my lovely players, Daniel LaPlante, Daniel Haskins, and
Cait Haskins.
Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm
no
real
problem.
bad with names.
I'm Daniel LaPlante. Whoop, 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 whoop.
I'm Daniel Haskins. Whoop, 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 whoop.
And I'm Cait Haskins. Woo.
Whoop.
So if the previously on didn't clue you in, you guys we're going through a very similar act that the first adventure went through, but there's no reason to think about that. Where episode 2 is going to be the murder portion.
Yep.
But the murder already happened.
There's more murders. There's going to be way more murders.
How is that even possible? That's not realistic.
There can't be more than one murder in a day.
Yeah.
It's outrageous.
Alright, so we pull on up to the murder central.
There's again.
That is what the Blood Irons call their hideout.
Yeah.
Murder Central. It's written on a big old sign, but it's not because that would be suspicious.
Made out of blood and iron.
All right, so there's a big mook standing in the front flipping a nickel.
Flipping a nickel. I say, let's go up, but let me do the talking.
Oh, okay.
You sure he doesn't want to talk to Socks and Bruise?
I mean, they
this
know
one socks
you.
him, this one bruises him.
You can let Socks and Bruise do the talking if this doesn't work.
Okay, and I crack my knuckles, and I'm surprised it actually cracks. Oh, first time.
I keep my knife kind of handled right here, out of sight, but close.
Somehow with a combat rifle strapped to your back.
Yeah.
I'm carrying my violin case with my Tommy gun inside, and
That reads pain.
got my breast knuckles on. Yep.
I also have a backpack full of just tons of sex trinkets, so...
He sure does.
I'm really...
All right.
We're being chased and
packing
spray
right
some
now.
lube on the ground.
But I'm gonna go up and try to bluff our way in first.
Okay, cool. Before we get to the shenanigans.
Diplomacy. Do you have that?
I don't have diplomacy, I have bluff.
Bluff works.
All right, so I have a knack for bluff, and that's a presence I have.
Your turtle's going Looney Tunes over there.
He's not used to this many people being over here.
I have 3 for that, so that's 5.
Can we hang like a curtain over him for right now? Maybe he'll think it's nighttime.
He's the
What are you
mascot
doing?
of the podcast.
All right, so we're gonna
Technically, that is correct.
bluff with him and try and tell
Cool.
him we're here for work. We're
I'm gonna
doing
want-
a collaborative
Hey.
business venture.
What are you doing here?
We're here for a bit of a collaborative business venture with your boss. It's all been smoothed over. We were lent out to him for a specific job.
I'm gonna need you to make that roll.
All right. So, okay. So, that's 1 5. 1 landed.
1 landed.
I'm gonna have to go check in. I'm gonna have to call this. I'm gonna walk up and see if the boss knows anything about that. You just don't do nothing. I'll be back in a minute.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait.
sure, no problem.
I go, oh, hold up, because I have a knack for performance. I'm gonna go, God, we gotta get this in here, stat. It's otherwise, it's all gonna fall apart, and
So
we
you're
got.
acting this? You're acting?
Yeah. I'm going like, guys, we're in a rush right now. We gotta get
Are
in.
you like holding your backpack like?
Yeah.
So Dan, performance is a presence check.
Okay. But I also whatever.
You have a knack, so you can roll 3.
Yeah, that's fine.
You need 3d6, my good sir.
All right.
Just gotta get a 3 or above on them.
Cool. I got 2.
2 successes.
I guess you guys can come with. I guess it
Yeah.
should be. I'm just gonna have to watch you guys.
Yeah.
My name's Johnny Talkman.
Hi, Johnny Talkman. Just curious.
It's so good to find someone who talks very similarly to the way I do.
Are you trying to make fun of my voice?
No, we just have similar voices.
Your voice sounds atrocious, and you say my voice sounds like you?
Well, that's not very, very nice for you to have to come here and say.
Your voice just changed very drastically.
Look, the god of this universe is not very good at voices, so I don't know why he decided to be doing RPG podcast.
Do you happen to be the new hired muscle?
Yeah, they talked about the last guy. They said he was no good no more.
This pisses me off so much. Oh, I'm gonna punch this guy. Swear to God. I'm just mumbling that.
Let's not punch him right now. We gotta go win.
But he thinks he's better than me. He thinks he's so much better than me, but he's not.
In fact, he's a bitch.
I'm gonna prove that right now. I just deck him in the face
Oh my no!
with my brass knuckles.
No.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay. Hold up, let me get the combat rules out and ready to go.
Oh my God.
Here we go, guys.
Damn it.
I'm using my brass knuckles.
You got surprise in this round, so.
Hell yeah.
Combat time! At the most unexpected moment.
I think I can take him.
What's your physique again?
4.
You're gonna roll 2d6 damage plus an extra 1d6 for hurt fighting.
For brass knuckles.
Yep.
Arc.
Oh, actually, and I do have a knack for unarmed, so I'm just gonna roll two extra dice because that's my knack is unarmed combat.
Jesus fucking Christ.
So I'm just gonna roll 5d. I told you guys I can annihilate him.
Are we about to murder a guy who was being kind of nice?
That's 2 5s, a 6, oh, 3
3
5s,
and
a 6, and a 3.
Oh my
And
God.
I am a master in unarmed, so I just had to get a 3 or above. So
So
those
they
are
all
that's
win.
5 successes.
Cool. I'm gonna need 3d6s real quick. I need to roll against his physical.
Okay.
He failed all of them.
Oh my God.
Let me do some quick math here. Hold up, guys. Oh man.
My dog's part of the podcast now, just so you
He
know.
always has been.
Being
really.
the toughest guy is the one good thing I'm good at. I'm very insecure if someone thinks they're tougher than me.
I thought there was just a barking sound anytime Bubba the Bulldog attacked.
Yes. It's legendary. Anytime he makes a strike, you just swear you hear the sound of a dog barking.
The dogs of war are barking.
He's unconscious.
Hell yeah.
Cool. Well, I guess that worked out. Let's enter.
Could have asked him a question or two, but sure.
I thought this was a very charming
So
character.
you asked your questions, I asked mine.
So you had surprise, which gives him limited defense on that. He didn't succeed on a single check,
And I succeeded on all of mine.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna say dramatically because it allows you to deal damage dramatically. He just turned around like do, and you just blasted him in the back of the head, and he just went like a cartoon, like frump, straight forward down on the ground, like a Chris Farley falling through the table.
It was a boring conversation anyway.
We all just kind of look at you like, okay, man, Jesus.
I'm the toughest there is, not him.
We just
Fucking
look at
One
each
Punch
other.
Man over there.
You can't replace this muscle.
Me and the doc just look at each other and shrug.
Just kind of, all right, whatever.
So we have a cop turned thief, a prostitute doctor, and Saitama.
And PhD.
All right, the fucking world is your oyster as regard to outside goes.
All right, let's go in and have some more words with them.
All right. Are they going to be words or are they going to be fists?
I guess we'll find out.
Hey, words can be fists, metaphorically speaking.
All right.
The word pain comes to mind, and I tap my violin case.
All right, so let's start investigating and stuff.
How's this building look?
All right.
What entrances do we have to work with?
You got main entrance because this is kind of a warehouse. A couple feet down, you have like a truck-esque looking loading dock entrance. You remember that there is a side entrance to the back, and there it leads to like a little like gambling parlor where a lot of people kind of hang out. So there's roulette, blackjack, poker, all them.
Do I remember if they allow guns at the table?
They do not, but the gambling parlor is relatively public, and there is a password.
So, okay. So is it not like a secret illegal gambling parlor? Or it's more of like the public can join in.
It is a secret illegal gambling parlor, but people of the public are known to go there.
Okay, so there could be some innocence, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay, and so there's entrances. No, like high up windows or anything either.
There is, but you'd have to get up there.
Yeah, which would require like some sort of climbing or grappling,
Utensil.
something.
Some kind of grapple.
A grappling
Some kind of
hook?
grapple implement, like a hook.
You know, I think it's time we took the high road.
It has to be genetic.
So, are we just gonna wait for Dan and this whole section's gonna be cut out?
Nah. Do you have any more Chicago facts you'd like to fill us in on?
Boy, do I.
Oh man, that guy's best stunk worse than onions.
Well, that is very fitting because
Dan, you can't even hear them with the mics. We have to be leaning into them anyway.
Okay, fine. Guys, I came back from investigating.
Chicago fact. The name Chicago comes from the French interpretation of the Native American word for striped skunk, which was also the name given to the wild onions that grew near the Chicago River.
Oh wow, so his breath smelled like Chicago?
Oh.
His breath smelled like Chicago.
How gross. Stop getting distracted by your turn.
No, I'm looking at the waveform.
Okay.
Okay.
I am running audio.
Well, we've figured out what the building looks like. I'm glad you weren't here.
Oh my god, my
What
dog
is-
is...
Can you go put him in his-
my neighbor is doing construction on her house. I work with her, so I'm going to yell at her about it.
All right.
Can you put him in his crate or something? Any more Chicago facts you have?
More Chicago facts.
Let's stall with facts about Chicago. I do have plenty of Chicago facts.
That fact about Chicago's name was so interesting, I would like to hear more before we enter this building.
All right. Well, the first skyscraper ever constructed was in Chicago, built in 1889.
What was it called?
It was the Tacoma Building.
Good to know. How tall was it?
It was 13 stories high.
Man, that's pretty tall.
13. That's spooky.
There announced to be what appears to be the start of a drag race starting out in front of my house.
What is happening?
I keep going upstairs and new things are happening. It's like a comedy.
Is someone is someone running something outside?
I put him in this crate. I apologize for that, people listening.
Yeah, all right. So they got the breakdown of what the building looks like. There's a gambling parlor in the back. There's a large...
The drag race.
What is happening right now? There's a gambling parlor in the back. There's a big storeroom warehouse thing up front where they ship out all the liquor they get from. There's office. There's like on the second floor, it's a bunch of like catwalks and a main office building like you find in a warehouse. There's a window entry. There's a truck entry. There's a big main door entry that people can walk in and out of. And that's basically what the building looks like.
I say we go through the window.
So
We'd like a bit of surprise.
You guys can go through the window. I'm not very, built for climbing. I may just I'll try the, back room. I might be able to slip in. You guys go all sneaky like. Sneaking's not really my thing.
I do have rope if we need to climb up to a window.
Well, I have my burglar kit that includes a grappling hook, so I think we're going to go with that.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say we could just make a little, like a loop with the rope and then just kind of.
Hey, you don't need to. You have Batman over there ready to go. I was contemplating allowing you the grapple gun.
I mean, it would have been nice, but I think the hook can work.
Yeah.
All right.
Go old-fashioned.
So I'm going to need just a straight-up physical check
You just have the hook shot from
A
Zelda.
straight-up physical check.
That's
to
two.
get the
That's 2.
to get the rope up on top of the roof.
All right, do I get anything for having a grappling hook with
Let's
me?
say an
Burglar
extra. Let's say an extra D6.
Okay, an extra D6. All right, so I have 2 4s and a 3.
That'll do.
Well, you also have trained athletics. I don't know if that helps.
That'll do.
Yeah,
Okay.
all right. So,
Rope is firmly secure. You guys can climb up.
Climbing.
All right. In the
Would you like
meantime,
to go
what
first?
are you up to?
I'm walking around to that back entrance.
All right. It's closed up like a speakeasy door.
Mm-hmm.
It is a green door. Just keep that in mind.
Is it made of glass?
No, it's just green.
Okay.
it's not the green glass door.
Okay.
God damn it.
I'm gonna knock on the door.
What's the password?
Hey, it's me, Bubby the Bulldog. It's been a while since I've been here, but the boss knows me. It's okay. We left on all right terms. So.
You're not gonna cause any trouble again, is you?
No, me never.
You kind of see, even though you could only see his eyes, you can see him shrugging a little bit, and he opens the door up for you.
All right. And I walk on in.
You walk on in. There are not roulette wheels, slot machines. There are some people pulling on them like they do.
Mm-hmm.
There is a roulette wheel in the middle. There is a table doing poker, and there's a table doing blackjack.
How many of these people do I recognize to be members of the Blood Iron Gang?
3. The one running the roulette table, the one running the blackjack table, and the one running the poker table.
So all the employees. Okay.
And there are approximately 10 people of the public gambling.
And I'm like,
Just, where's the boss? I gotta catch up with him for old time's sake.
The guy behind the door, who you remember, name is Frederick.
mm-hmm.
But he goes by
Hey, Freddy, where's the boss?
yeah, he goes by Freddy the Fish.
Hey, Freddy the Fish, where's the boss? I gotta talk to him. We catch up for old time's sake.
The boss don't really want to talk to you, none.
What do you mean he wasn't want to talk to me? A charming guy like me, we went way back.
I guess I could let you up, but I'm gonna have to stay with you.
Oh, that's fine, Freddy.
All right.
Good old scrawny Freddy.
I gotta go get Mook up front to watch the door then while I'm gone.
All right, you go do that.
He walks out the door. He goes to the front of the building.
I lock the door behind.
You're not supposed to have much intellect.
Oh, I don't know why I didn't see that coming, but that was fantastic.
God's plans were ruined in one misstep.
Okay, so you see the door. You see the small bar. No one's currently manning it because it's about 10:30 in the morning. And you see the door that leads out to the main warehouse area.
Okay. And do I roughly remember where the boss would be located?
Yes, up the flight of stairs across the catwalk. There's a big main office kind of setup over right by the front entrance.
Okay. I'm just gonna start walking towards his office.
All right, you start walking. There's some dudes doing some unpacking and some unshipping of various Canada-based booze and one case of Canada Dry ginger ale because you need mixers to go with
Of course
Speakeasy. Did you know that the cocktail was invented during Prohibition times because the booze was so rough that you needed to mix stuff in with it?
Wow.
Did not know
There
that.
we
Yeah.
go.
Spewing out all the facts. This is the educational story arc.
Yeah, we can recategorize ourselves on all the podcast things from comedy to education.
Oh, yeah.
Hooray.
We get a real big push if we do an education podcast.
Man, we can probably get Bill Nye on.
Yeah. I'm sure Bill Nye'd like to play D&D with us.
Yeah. So this whole time while I've been walking towards the boss's office, how have these two been doing?
Yeah, so you guys make it up to the roof. It's rather windy, as Chicago is the windy city.
It is.
That's true.
But it's not.
But
It's not
the name is actually given as
from
much
politicians.
for the politicians and the citizens bragging.
I knew that one. You can't stop me now.
All right. So who went first up the grappling hook is the important to know.
That you guys are going to have to determine that within character.
I guess you.
All right. I'll go up first.
You make it up just fine. You're used to this. You're going to have to make an athletics roll, however.
Ah! Jump. Where's my
This doctor
athletics?
turned prostitute doesn't
That's
just
a
make
3
it instantly
physical.
off the rope.
So 3 plus...
Nothing.
Alright, cool.
And you got to get above a
A 5.
3. Yeah.
Good.
2 threes.
Alright, so I failed miserably.
You don't make it. You start to climb, and then you're like, your hand is covered in lube, so you can try again.
Damn it.
Alright, I'm gonna put on my fitness lube.
Is there any chance we could tie a rope around my waist and I help drag you up?
Alright, yeah, I could take out my rope, and then I'll tie it around my waist.
Just tie the end of the rope to him and pull him up.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Tie the end of the rope.
Oh,
to him
okay,
and
that also
help
works,
drag
but
him
I
up.
wanted to do, like, a cool thing.
Make
Alright,
a
I'll
knot
tie
t-
myself to the end of the rope.
Make a knot tying check.
Alright, so
Just give me a straight up physical roll. Let's see how you tie this knot.
2 fours?
Yep, so you tie a pretty decent knot.
All right.
I'm gonna need you to make. Is there a strength check?
I have athletics.
Let's go with athletics.
All right. So I'm trained in that.
That's
And-
physique.
And it's physique, so. Well, I failed miserably. You're just too heavy.
Maybe you
Look, I know I put on...
just
I
leave
have
your bag behind.
No, I can't leave the sex bag.
What if something comes up?
All right.
hold
Well,
up,
you're
hold
going to
up.
have to go another way around, I think.
I could, I have mastered firearms. I could point my firearm at the ground and, like...
You're gonna rocket
shooting
jump?
it, run backwards up the wall using the propulsion from the firearm.
Of course.
No, I could,
That's not how that works.
it is in fiction.
How much time is this take?
Oh, this has taken them about 3 minutes.
All right.
Okay, how in...
Oh,
power-
wait,
Yeah.
wait. Fucking Frederick turns the corner, sees you tied to a rope. Like, what the fuck are you doing? And he pulls a pistol and points it at you.
I take out my combat rifle and point it at him. Which also, I just realized I have a master of mechanics, and we were just using a mechanical apparatus.
You really weren't, though. You were using a pulley.
It is mechanics. I point out my gun and I go, "The fuck are you doing?"
I work here, motherfucker.
I'm going into your place of work, motherfucker.
Why are you climbing a rope, then?
Because this is the way we're going.
We
You're
needed
gonna
the
have-
workout.
He's scared of doors.
I'm gonna give you to the count of 10 to get your lazy ass off my property.
I'm not
One.
on your property. I'm floating, dangling above your property.
Seducing.
No, he more like fell to the ground.
No one? No? Okay. My Home Alone reference? No one?
No. You kick the mic, you monster.
It's fine. I'm editing this. I can kick the mic all I want. Watch.
What?
That's not a kick, that's a slap.
All right, fine.
All right. Note to myself to edit those mic slaps out.
I'm gonna just back up slowly off your property. One. Are you important, by the way?
What?
Still
What?
tied to the rope?
Yeah, he didn't untie himself.
Oh. I'm kind of stuck. Hold up a second. Can we start the count once I untie myself? All right, I'm untying. Oh shit! This is a really good knot. Shit.
You're gonna need an opposing not untying roll.
I would grab my
Wait,
knife.
you have a knife!
Yeah, but my knife's been tied on my waist, and the knot's been tied around it, and I can't get the knife out.
So I do have good reflexes, and I have some climbing gear on me, which includes a pick. Can I use it to like just hack him off of me real quick?
You didn't tie it to him. You could just kind of unhook the grappling hook.
All right.
Unless you want to keep the hook.
Like I want to keep the grappling.
You can keep the hook, but you're gonna have to cut the rope.
All right.
I could just shoot him, but
I'm gonna cut the
I don't know
rope
if that's a
real
good
quick
idea.
with my quick reflexes, if that's all right.
Cool. You're now on the roof. You fall 3 feet to the ground.
all right, that's fine. I look at him, and I go like,
He puts his finger to his lip, Gerber
Coily.
baby style. What was it? No, not Gerber baby. The other baby style.
Gerber, sex baby.
Yeah, that one.
Mr. Powers. Nobody could see what I was doing there, but that was Austin Powers.
Okay.
And I look at him like, could we diffuse the situation with some sex?
I like to picture you just like held your bag and just opened.
This is not how I expected this episode to go.
David.
You
David
expect-
probably just like, ha ha ha.
I expected more shooting.
Oh, should I shoot him? I'm gonna take out my gun and shoot him.
No, it's too late. You already attempted to defuse the situation with sex. I need 3d6, please.
I wasn't sure if I should shoot the guy because he's important.
I mean, I punched a guy and he was probably important.
Ooh, boy. Okay, I'm going to need you to make an opposing physical check.
Oh no.
So what, just like this?
Wait.
I got 3 6s.
Okay, you... You fucking matrix out of the way of his gunfire.
The power of Satan compels him.
Jesus.
He fucking just bends backwards like the one. And he's like...
Yeah, I have those reflexes, motherfucker.
Scared yet?
This is what you get from being on the streets. All right, now I'm gonna use my firearm bangy bang powers.
To blast him in the face?
Yeah. Is that physique or?
Yes.
Should be firearms?
Yeah,
Well,
physique,
it's
it's
a
a physique
physique
roll.
Oh yeah.
So your firearm skill.
Physique with firearms, so then it's a
It's a 3d6
and
plus your knack, which is an extra 2d6. If you
I don't have a knack. And I have to roll plus 3 or above.
Yes.
Oh, cool! I got 2.
All right, I'm gonna need 3d6 again, please.
I'm real good at combat, guys. Just you wait.
I got 2 successes. Is what I meant to say.
He got...
I shouldn't face towards my turtle.
You really shouldn't.
He's so distracting. He's so cute, though. He's just like, guys, I want to hang out.
So is the turtle statue just gonna be a recurrent?
I guess. I don't know. He keeps saying turtle, and then I immediately say statue.
All right, so you shoot him real good.
Oh, good.
He didn't make any of his saves.
So is he dead?
So I have to roll 5d6 for damage on him?
Yes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know how to count.
The doctor's the only person that's killed somebody. We know what type of doctor he was.
So I did 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 damage to him.
He only has 20 hit points.
So I just nearly kill him, and now I'm assuming he's just laying there, right?
Yeah, he's fucking bleeding real bad.
And I go,
Doctor's in.
BAM! Just punch him in the face.
I'm just peeking over the edge of the roof watching this whole thing.
PhD's fist.
PhD stands for pretty high damage.
Pretty heckin' dead.
You hear gunshots. You hear gunshots. You fired the gunshots.
Whereabouts am I?
All the workers hear gunshots. You're about halfway walking up a flight of stairs.
Oh, well, that can't be good.
A bunch of guys who are standing up on the catwalk start running down the stairs you were.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna... Can I see those 3d6 again?
Yep.
Thank you, sir.
Anthony, I have a whole bag of D6. Can I borrow yours? Come on.
I don't want to dig any more out.
All right.
All right. Well. If it ain't the bulldog. One of them running by holds their gun up to your forehead.
Whoa. What's with the gun?
You know you're not welcome here no more.
I was just in the neighborhood stopping by to have a friendly conversation.
You have anything to do with that gunshots outside?
I'm inside. How could I have anything to do with the stuff outside?
Maybe you know the fuckers who are doing it outside.
Listen, we're in gang territory. That gunshot could have been anything.
All right, he kind of keeps the gun held up to your head. I'm bringing you to the boss.
Thank you. That's all I wanted.
Technically, that is correct. But
Yeah. I have
you have
lied
5
yet.
dudes pointing guns at you now.
Don't worry, I'll just make Strix out of the way.
I'm a little concerned.
Do they notice you, or do they notice Cait?
No. She's up
Okay.
on the roof. No one looks up.
They're looking at
You fired a gun!
They're
the guy
looking
with
at the scene
still
of
a
a
rope
murder.
tied around.
Can't access your knife.
You have a tail, basically. You have a 20-foot tail.
My Goku?
The fucking full moon's not out. You're not turning into the Grape 8 today.
I could.
Oh, that's an alarm.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
What was that alarm for?
In case I'm not awake by 12 o'clock.
It's
That's a good alarm.
Yep.
all right.
All right, so, is there any entranceway from the roof?
There's a couple of skylights you could shimmy your way into.
All right. I think I'll take one of the skylights, but I'm gonna have a look in both of them, or any of them first.
Okay, so you take a look. The kind of inside, the workers are kind of stopped working. They're kind of staring out the front window, seeing what's going on. There's a couple of guys standing out in front of an office. The rest of the catwalks are basically barren.
All right.
Am I one of the guys on the catwalk?
Do I?
No, you're in the office by the time this is happening.
All right.
Oh man. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna just drop onto one of the barren catwalks. I can do that.
All right.
Take my
that'd
grappling
be-
hook and go down or jump down. Whatever.
I really should have a printout of things I need when I'm ready to do this, rather than.
I am trained in stealth, so
Yeah.
hopefully
Stealth and
nobody
athletics.
notices that.
I'm gonna need a stealth and athletics check.
Stealth and
Pretty
athletics.
please.
All right. Those are both physique.
Yep.
Great.
All right, which one are you doing first?
I'll do stealth first. You said it.
Actually,
first.
do athletics first. I'm
All
sorry.
right, I'll do athletics first.
Let's see if you make it down before we see if you make it down sneakily.
So that's one success.
One success.
Um, so you land real hard. You're gonna take a little bit of damage.
All right.
You take 2 grip points worth of damage.
Real hard but real quiet.
That's what she has to find out now.
So is that what, -2 over here?
Yes.
All right. And then stealth. Let's go for this. 2 6s. Super stealthy, though I had damage.
She came down on that bed of pillows like a sack of bricks.
You stubbed your toe real bad, but it was somehow real quiet.
I'm just there like trying not to swear.
Damn it!
All right, so who did we last? Who have we not checked in on in a little while?
You checked in on me after Dance of Dance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hasn't been checked in the longest.
So I'm getting stared down by a bunch of guns. Now, I don't know if this will work. So since I have a master of mechanics, can I be like, I think all their weapons are faulty to dirt, so I'm gonna just go and smack a bunch of dirt up into their gun faces.
Okay,
And
that
then-
would. Okay, let's have you think this through first for a minute. You are in the middle of a fucking metropolitan city.
Yeah.
Where are you getting this dirt?
I assumed I was standing on like
his sex
grass
bag.
or something.
No, it's a pavement.
Not necessarily.
You have-
You didn't world build good enough, therefore you should give this to me.
What do you mean I didn't world build good
You
enough?
should have explained that there was cement.
You're in a warehouse.
All right. No, I'm not in a warehouse. I'm outside
You're
of a
next
warehouse.
to a warehouse.
Yeah, where there would be grass.
Do you carry dirt in your backpack at all?
Like Tom, you just carry dirt around.
Could you blind them with lube?
Yeah.
The ideas. I could. Or,
Tie them up with your tail.
I'm assuming. What? I might have something even. Let's not bring every solution to lube. I probably have, like, sex cocaine or something in my bag. I'm sure that's a thing.
No, it's not.
Fine, we'll just go with lube. I go into my bag and go, ah!
Are we
At
gonna
all their guns and try to make their guns malfunction.
Are we gonna have to replace oil with lube in the title?
Lube's still technically oil.
This is high grade lube.
Okay, I'm gonna. All right.
The car we drove here on uses lube instead of oil.
Okay. First off, Dan, I would like to salute you for creative role playing. 2, I'd like you to think about this for a second. You do know that guns have to be lubricated to work better, right?
Yeah.
You do know that's a thing.
But if you get
Right.
their hands,
This has a lot of water in it. These are electrical guns.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay.
Let's not roll with that then.
I mean, there are better
Nope, it
options.
already happened.
It didn't. I
It
didn't
did.
roll anything.
but if he hits their hands, it slips out of their hands, maybe.
Yeah, we just have to. I gotta shoot it so hard that, frankly, I should have just used my gun for this.
I'm gonna have to kill a player character. This is gonna be.
No, you're not gonna kill me. I can't die.
Oh, you can die.
So what? This is gonna be my physique and my mechanics. Or would it be better to use my fire? No, that's the same thing. All right, we're doing this. It's gonna be.
I mean, he's performing.
I am performing.
What, are you going to try to talk your way out of this situation first?
You
or...
just said I couldn't.
I didn't say you couldn't talk.
You said it already happened.
I said you squirted lube is what already happened. But
Okay.
if that's not what already happened, what are you saying right now?
I say, well, hey there, guys. I'm performing right now. I am on your team, and your boss he is a traitor. He attacked me, and I'm here. I was hired from inside of your team to take out him because he is bad.
He's not a boss. They point to the dead guy. He's not a boss.
You said he was the boss.
I
Nope.
didn't. Nope.
No.
He was not. He was never
Wait,
the
who
boss.
was he then?
He was just the
Door guy?
doorman.
No, that wasn't the door guy.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, that was.
No, I thought you said the boss ran outside.
Okay,
Nope.
Nope.
What are you talking? That
Frederick
he
the-
locked
I'm
him out.
interacting.
Freddy the Fish, the doorman.
You
Yeah.
killed Freddy.
First
the
off,
Fish.
in meta, you wouldn't know this. He's the door guy.
All right, but no, what I'm saying, I know the door guy was knocked unconscious by him, but you.
No.
No. Oh, that's the first
outside
door.
guard was knocked unconscious by him. He went to the gambling parlor, opened the door, got in. Freddy the Fish, who was the doorman for the gambling parlor in the
there were
back, went
two-
outside to go get Mook because he
Shit.
needed someone to cover the door while he took him to
In
the boss.
fairness, this all happened as I was coming back in from.
Yes, so in
Crazy
meta,
shit.
you don't know the things you don't know.
All right, but I'm just going to say there was. All right.
You're just assuming it's the boss.
No, I'm not assuming. I'm just going to edit what I said and be like, I knew you guys had somebody on the inside who was a traitor, and I was sent to take him out. And I thought and he pointed a gun at me and tried to kill me, and so I killed him.
Why'd you shoot? What? Who knocked out Mook?
Huh?
Who knocked out Mook?
Maybe him. I don't know.
I'm gonna need you to make a performance roll, motherfucker.
Did Mook get knocked out? I didn't know this.
Mook's the other dude on the ground.
Yeah, I know.
But he doesn't
But
know.
no, but he's around the corner.
No.
No,
You're-
you're basically so you have a knocked out, almost dead guy hunched over a knocked out regular.
All right,
or not,
I am building this location incorrectly in my brain. You're playing a different place than shit. All right, I am performing with my intellect or physique.
Presence.
Presence, motherfucker.
Oh, that's
But it's
right.
a knack.
Oh yeah, it is.
You get
an
+2.
Yeah. So it's that, and then I got. Well, so I have one success.
That's not gonna do it, my friend.
That's a success. How is a success a failure?
You need a certain number of successes.
That's arbitrary.
That's how the rules work. That's how everyone else has been playing this whole time.
Yeah, you're a butt.
You have anything else you want to try before I have to shoot you? Unfortunately.
You have a gun.
I'm going to take my gun and go wow and spin around in a circle.
Aren't you a master of fire?
Yeah. You keep asking me if I want to do like talking to them and shit, and I'm like, I could just shoot them.
Just shoot him.
Just shoot him.
So you're gonna try to shoot 5 dudes pointing guns at you.
He's a master of firearms.
Yeah.
All right.
And how many? What am I using for that? Intellect.
Physique.
Intellect.
Physique.
Intellect. It is. All right. We're gonna roll that. Oh shit! I got 3 successes.
Do you have a knack for firearms?
No.
I do.
That's not helpful.
Nope.
Okay. Here's what happens. You're shooting all of them. Yes.
Yeah, I'm spinning around and shooting as many of them as I can.
Cool. I'm gonna say you managed to hit 4 of them. I'm gonna need you to roll damage,
Damage. Cool.
which would be, I believe, for your battle rifle is 2d6.
The 5d6.
Is that right?
Yeah, it is.
If he's a master in firearms, it could be.
I got one. So that's 5.
Equipment. What page is equipment?
It's real far.
22 damage.
Hold up, I'm checking things.
It is correct.
I want to confirm.
Down. You're the one that gave him this rifle.
He gave himself this rifle.
Just
Well,
keep
then.
scrolling.
It's there somewhere. Big gang
Yep.
Chicago facts.
Fucking 5d6.
Yep.
It's $200.
I spent $200 on it. That's why I only have $70 right now, because I spent a lot of money. So I did 22 damage to each of them.
They're all died. They're all died.
Good.
Except for one guy, because you only hit 5 of them out of the 6.
All right. And then what
So
does he
that
do?
guy's probably pissing his pants right now.
Yeah.
He's covered in lube and blood.
Because he fucking crossed paths with the goddamn rifleman.
to quote the episode of The Boondocks, which I watched last night. I'm sorry, could you repeat that again? I couldn't hear you over me shitting myself.
So you guys also just you guys are going to have a real fun time with the fucking amount of gunfire currently going on.
Oh, so
which
much.
is certainly going to lead to something happening.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right, so
I mean,
we're
we
checking in
came
with
here
me.
to murder them all.
You came here to ask the boss some questions and to, like, steal some shit from them.
Well,
I
you
kicked
kicked
the mic.
Yep.
All
48
right.
minutes.
Who we checking in with?
Yeah.
Who's gone the longest since a check-in?
That's
That's
this
me.
one.
So you're taken up to the boss man, whose name I probably gave, but I don't remember if I did.
I don't remember.
I
if
don't
you
think
did
so.
Yeah.
Alan, the
Schmalin,
boat.
McGee.
The tugboat.
Yeah,
The
Alan,
thug boat.
the thug boat.
Thug
Alan,
boat.
Alan, the thug boat tug.
There we go.
All right.
Well. If it ain't the bulldog.
So is it just the guy with the gun to my head, the Alan the thug boat tug, in this office?
And two nameless guys sitting in business suits. It looks like you interrupted a meeting.
Okay. So, do I notice if any of
Gentlemen.
them are armed?
The two businessmen aren't armed. Gentlemen, if you will excuse me. They kind of nod because they seem a bit concerned. And you walk out to the catwalk.
It's all good, boys. I'm just having a word with him.
You got a lot of nerve coming in here after everything you've done.
Have the gunshots happened yet?
Yes. Well, they're about to in the middle of this conversation.
Okay.
I'm sorry, boss. I really didn't mean to kill him. You know that. I would have stuck with you even if you hadn't kicked me out. I have no hard feelings about it.
Well, luckily I have some informants that I know you're working with the brewery boys now, so there ain't no way I'm letting you back in.
Boss, you know I just need work. You know me. I was down on my luck. These ears cost a fortune. I just need something to get by just to survive. I meant no harm by joining them.
He punches you in the stomach once for 2 grit damage.
Okay. Have the gunshots happened yet?
They happen right, and that's when you hear bang, 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 bang.
Does this distract the guy with the gun to my head?
Briefly, yeah.
I capitalize on that briefness to punch him in the face and grab his gun.
All right, good talk. Please make a fucking punching check.
Alright, so that is unarmed strike. It's 5d6. And to succeed, I need to get a 3 or above. Those are all successes.
Right, how much?
That's 5 successes.
Please roll damage for you. You have your brass knucks on, so your physical damage is 2d6 plus the 1, so 3d6 damage.
I think I was technically supposed to roll 6 for that.
Whatever, it doesn't
But
matter.
now
It's already-
now it's the 5d6s for damage.
Yeah.
My brass knuckles are tough. Or no, that's just damage. That would be
3d6.
3. Knack doesn't come into play.
I gotta invest in some chairs that go.
That would
Every
be 8 damage.
All right.
No,
That's
you
done.
said you have your brass knuckles. That's
Yeah, that should be 3.
plus 1 to... Okay.
There we go.
All right.
So yes, that's 3D. That stuns him. He falters back. His grip loosens on the gun, and I'm going to need you to make a physical roll to snatch the gun away from him.
Excellent. That's a 6.
He makes no successes.
All right. I snatched the gun.
It was just like a semi-auto pistol.
Okay. And we're on the catwalk, right?
Right outside the office.
Right outside the office.
A short walk away from where you touched down.
Is
Right about now.
So
It's-
I can see this going on.
Yeah.
I also want to specify that I'm pointing the gun at the boss now. Just clarifying
He
that before.
he looks at you kind of dead in the eyes like you won't pull the trigger. I know you won't.
I've run out of actions though, haven't I?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
You're up.
All right.
So, all hell has broken loose around you. Sorry to drop you into this situation.
All right. Okay. So, how many people are on the catwalk that I can see them on?
All right, 2 businessmen in the office, 1 guy holding a gun. Gun is now in his hand.
Yep.
Boss, no gun.
Are we at the top of the stairs?
You're standing on a thing that has a railing.
Okay.
You got very good hearing, right?
I got excellent hearing.
He does have real good hearing.
All right. And how far away am I from there? Like, how would I get there from where I am?
Now you're about 30 feet away, and you're kind of in darkness, so you can dash there. Probably kick someone, or punch someone,
All right.
or do a real good shove maneuver, or stand there and pick your nose. That's an option. Or
All right. Can I
contemplate the meaning of life. That's another roll you can make.
do a sneaky dash over there? Stealth.
I'm going to need a stealth roll, but yes.
All right. I am trained.
Actually, I'm going to need a stealth roll and an athletics roll.
All right. Let's see how this goes. Promise nothing. Well, that didn't work for stealth.
So you're not going to be very stealthy about it.
Well,
Who needs stealth anyways? What you got?
no, 3 and 2. I'm trained in athletics, but that's not a success.
Never mind.
Nothing. I didn't do anything.
So here's what happens.
So not only was it loud,
You go boom, 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 boom. And you like go to Superman punch someone and you just miss and you fall flat on your face, and I'm going to need you to take an additional 2 grit damage.
All right, that's fine.
that's what that movie's called, 2 Grit.
All right.
Have I not taken any damage so far?
No,
Nope.
you pulled a fucking Neo.
It's kind of ridiculous.
All right. Let's see. What can I do now?
You're kind of out of actions at the moment.
Well, that's fine.
Back to gun guy extraordinaire.
Wait, wasn't it? Oh, no, it is me.
Nope.
There's that one guy left. Did he run away?
Yeah, he ran away.
Okay, cool. So I'm all alone now. Just out in the middle
Well-
of, like, a busy metropolitan area, just murdered 4 people.
5
people.
You think you're alone now.
Just killed everybody.
I seem to murder everyone around.
All right. So I'm gonna just be like, you know what? I'm just gonna go through the front door. So I just walk over to the front door.
So all the guys standing there in jumpsuits who were unloading liquor, like, leave us alone, we didn't do anything, we didn't need to do anything. And they're literally taking out their wallets and throwing money at you, hoping to make you go away.
I'm so used to having money thrown at me like that that I'm just gonna kind of go, thanks, thank you.
All right, you get an additional $40.
Yep. $110.
You could go buy a real nice steak dinner after this adventure.
Absolutely will. All right, I'm just gonna walk up. What do I see? Where am I?
So, we're going to have to check back in with you.
Okay.
Ah! Thump. The fuck was that?
It appears to be, a red-coated lady. I've never, I'm not sure.
Make an untrained bluff roll.
Okay. You tricked me into it. Alright, untrained bluff. That would be present, so that'd be 2.
You got to get 5 or 6.
5 or 6 successes?
No, 5 or 6 to count as a success.
Okay. Nope. I mean, you add them together, they're a 5.
That's not how that works.
So.
He continues to glare at you.
I mean, I still got the gun on him.
Well, here, all right. You could shoot him if you want to, but you kind of got to...
I'll shoot him in the kneecap.
All right. I'm going to say he takes 10 grit damage for that.
He got a wound?
Yeah, he got a wound.
Oh, gee. Okay. Well, yeah, I did shoot him in the kneecap.
You shot him in the kneecap at point blank range.
You don't tell me what to do anymore, boss.
Quotation marks.
Physical rolls.
Physical rolls.
Physical roll.
Oh, man, is someone hurting me? Now, is this just in terms of firearms or just physical in general?
Straight up physical.
All right, that's 4, 4, 3, 1.
There you go. You get punched in the back of the skull.
Damn it, I hate when that happens.
You get 5 grit damage for that.
Okay.
Because...
He's unstunned.
What? Yeah, the guy's unstunned.
All right.
You're awake now.
All right. I'm gonna be like, I'm sorry, guys. I was just trying to go after this bulldog guy over here. I've been
Please
tracking
make a
him
bluff
down for
check. Please
weeks.
make a bluff check, please.
All right. That's knack and presence, yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to find a button to end this episode on soon.
Yep. We'll get there.
All right. I have 2 5s that are successes.
That'll do. That'll do.
Okay.
All right.
They're willing to believe.
I mean, he's kind of a jerk, so it's not hard to believe.
Me? A jerk?
He's so charming.
But I walk over to you with a wink.
So the goon who just punched him in the back of the head. What do you got against him then? You don't just continue your lie. You don't got to roll anymore.
just continue the lie. What do I have against him? Well, see, Bubba here, he interrupted one of my heists previously. You might have heard of me, Sandra Ego. I'm kind of known in these spheres. He ruined one of my big heists.
The boss's eyes goes a bit wide at the sight of that.
That's right.
The sight of those words that she said.
At the mention of that. At the mention of them words.
Of them words. I see you've heard of
Did
me.
you know there's a $1,000 bounty on your head, dead or alive?
Do you know there's a reason that people haven't been able to collect on that bounty? I would now like to drop one of my smoke bombs.
All right. All right. Now,
The reason is smoke bombs.
after you drop these smoke bombs, what do you do? What do you do, my friend?
After I drop these smoke bombs, this is a good question.
You can undrop the smoke bomb.
Well, no, I'm just thinking I have some options here. Now, I could try and get the bulldog away. I could take my climbing gear and just jump off the catwalk. presumably.
You could try.
I could
You
try.
stubbed your toe real bad the last time you tried to jump down.
I did do that. Or I could. I do have some rope. I could try to tie up the boss and help you out.
That's true.
But that'd be real tough to do.
I mean, you have enhanced sight,
I do have enhanced sight.
so
Does it allow visibility through smoke?
it just adds
Plus
plus
two.
2 to any sight-based rolls.
It does.
That really would be a sight-based roll. So
All right. So I'm gonna screw it. I'll try to tie up the boss.
Okay.
all right, here's the amount of things I'm gonna need you to do. You throw down the smoke bomb. The smoke starts to emanate from it. It's covering the catwalk. I'm
All right.
first gonna need you to make a sight roll, which I guess would be physical. So just roll straight up physical plus your bonus for sight.
All right. All right. That's 1 6, 1 4, and a 2 and a 3.
That'll do. That'll do it.
All right.
And I'm gonna need you to make an athletics check
For tying
for rope tying
All right.
for fucking rodeo competition.
That's a 6 and a 3, and I am trained, so that's 1 success.
Let's just. All right, I'm gonna add in this one to the math. You do it. You get that done.
Woo! There's a reason I'm a master thief.
Right?
All right, let's jump back to you for a second.
Okay, so I'm walking up them stairs.
You see this go down.
Oh, I just saw that go down.
You see the businessmen in the office are kind of like cowering against the window.
Okay,
You could walk past this if you desperately want to.
I can walk past it. Not desperately want to, but more so just out of like, all right.
So, are you gonna go into the office?
Yeah.
You end up in the office and you see two guys and they're like, "What the fuck is going on?"
I'll tell you what the fuck is going on. We came here because we thought maybe somebody accidentally messed up our order of booze. And
So
it
you've
kind of
killed-
turned into everybody getting murdered.
So you've murdered everyone?
It got a little out of hand. I'll admit that was partially my fault. Yeah, so we just wanted to talk.
Well, if you just want to talk, we're businessmen of grave renown. We sell drink cards for automatons.
Yeah, you also have a bunch of guns.
No, they don't have guns.
Well, a lot of people had guns.
If you want to talk business, we have plenty of business to deal.
But I would love to talk business with you. Let's sit on down right here.
And the credits roll on this episode.
Wonderful.
Thank you all for joining us on this episode. Again, you can find us on Twitter at MovieFlip. You can email the show directly at multiversechipPod@gmail.com. And if you would like to use audibletrial.com/chips, and that'd be rad because this podcast is sponsored by Audible. So I'd like to thank everyone again for joining me in this wacky adventure that we are creating together as a team unit.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see you guys all next time.
Woo,
All right.
Whoop.
Woo.
Oh, I was really hoping we all started playing.
Nope.
All right, bye.